In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful. With the help of Allah, ALMUSAIRIEY factory for metallic industries was opened more than 20 years ago in 1991. Ever since, we believe there's a big difference between the first position and the other ones. Quickly, we occupied the first position as a family company, caring for good reputation among its peers of the kingdom's giant companies in the field of metallic industries. Our commitment to quality was the goal we always endeavored to achieve, which made our product the best in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. It was natural to get the ISO 9001 and 9002 certificates and be confidently accredited by Aramco, in addition to being confidently considered an accredited partner by the Saudi Exports Development Fund. All of this made our commercial brand a source of pride to us and the focus of attention for our valued customers. So our products covered the kingdom's market and expanded to the GCC and the Arab markets. And in the third step, they will reach the international markets in the near future, by Allah's will. What helps us doing that is our commitment to quality first and our mass volume of production second. We're one of the few companies that adopts the strategy of immediate delivery, without making our customer wait for a long time for the manufacturing process, because we depend on a huge stock of raw materials that are always abound in our warehouses. Here, there are 12 production lines operating efficiently throughout the day, starting with the metal sheets cutting phase as per the requirement measurements, where the metal sheet slitting process passes through several stages, which are controlled electronically by a highly accurate controlling units and our skilled technicians. Then sheets are passed to the next assembly at the end of production line to be welded, then stored at a temporary assembly area where they are labeled with measurement stickers. After that, they're carried by special cranes to another assembly place in preparation to be transferred to other production lines.
The production lines that we have installed in this factory are considered the best in the world in terms of quality and mass volume of production. This has positively contributed to the company's ability to comply its production with the standards of the American Society for Testing Materials, ASTM,
which made the company's products to be demanded in many countries around the world. The board of directors of the company has been always keen to develop the factory through constant upgrading of the level of its qualified staff of technicians and engineers to keep up with the constant development of our ancient industry. Furthermore, the board of directors keeps providing the factory with the new production lines whenever needed. Each of these lines worked on producing the needs of the development movement, which is overwhelming the country in all levels. The coils are placed on stands at the beginning of the shaping line and dragged to the winding and shaping machine. Then comes the stage of automatic welding and the cooling stage. And here they are transformed from a cylinder shape to the required shapes, whether square or rectangular. Here they're cut according to the required lengths, then cooled after they are cut again, then sent through the production lines to the initial assembly stage, where they're strapped and bundled in groups. Then they're shipped to the temporary assembly area inside the plant in order to finally reach the general warehouses and waiting to be shipped to the markets. In all the previous stages, each stage is controlled independently by a specific controlling unit, depending on the business requirement to produce metal pipes of 10 millimeters up to 6 inches diameter with a maximum thickness of 8 millimeters. Based on all of the previously mentioned, we became one of the leading companies in the field of metal shaping, where our production has become diverse enough to include circular high-pressure pipes, rectangular and square tubes, in addition to our production of colored corrugated sheets and black and galvanized iron sheets, which are manufactured in great accuracy to keep up with the technological development, using the latest machinery and the equipments in this field, which made our products enjoy the trust of our citizens and officials at the same time. All of this was due to the help and grace of Allah in the first place. Then thanks to the efforts of the qualified staff in the company, which exceeded 200 persons of managers, engineers, and workers. Then thanks to the wise management, which completed all the foundations of success, starting with planning, training, and strong follow-up. And by securing the spare parts needed by establishing a perfectly equipped workshop, which includes a number of lathe and spare parts manufacturing machines, which help in maintaining, replacing, and manufacturing the needed spare parts. This made us reach the summit of quality in a market that doesn't accept alternative for quality. Finally, we pray to Almighty Allah to help us to achieve what we long for in continuous progress, in order to keep the position which we earned in the field that doesn't accept half solutions. May Allah accept our prayers.